it comes to Chinese food, I'm ashamed to say I know very little, partly because I don't eat pork or seafood. However, if you want to have a really good Chinese food experience, I would recommend Din Tai Fung. It never disappoints. So this restaurant is extremely popular. Even if you have a reservation, you should expect to wait up to 15 minutes before you'll be seated. The rest of the people out here simply have to take a number and wait in line until their number is called. To speed things up, you will be asked to order your food while you're still standing outside. There's a huge poster menu with pictures in English, but most of the staff here speak English anyway, so they'll help you if need be. At their Xinyi branch, you'll pass right by a glass-windowed kitchen and you'll notice all the chefs scurrying about trying to get the food out in record speed. Din Tai Fung is not a place where you want to go for a quiet romantic dinner. This restaurant is all about fast service and really good food. They do have a couple of cool features though, like this chair cover to protect your jacket when you hang your jacket over the back of the chair. There's a certain order or way to eat at Din Tai Fung, and it starts with mixing your dipping sauce, 2 parts vinegar and 1 part soya sauce. Now this is Xiaolongbao, a steamed pork dumpling, 190 NT for 10 pieces. Brenda demonstrates the correct way of eating Xiaolongbao. After dipping it in your sauce, you have to open it up on your spoon to cool it down a bit because it's piping hot. Luckily for the rest of us, there's also a cool little user manual on every table to explain and teach the technique of this procedure. So now it's Peter's turn. He's a first timer at Din Tai Fung. Now he's studied the manual and he's watched Brenda's demonstration, and so far it's looking good, with a couple of small technical difficulties it would appear getting the dumpling onto the spoon. He seems to have a little bit of ginger stuck to it. Uh-oh, it's a drop. He does manage to get it back onto his spoon. Not a perfect score, but not bad for a first timer either. So this is the same thing, Xiaolongbao, but it's chicken, and this is my first attempt. Note that I'm also balancing the camera with one hand while maneuvering the dumpling with the other. Perfect placement on the spoon, and now I'm gonna open this dumpling up to let some of the steam out. Not that this is a competition, but if it was, I win! So Brenda is looking to even out the score with another flawless chopsticks performance, eating steamed pork buns at 80 NT for 2 pieces. We got 2 beef noodle soups. This beef noodle soup is in clear soup. It was slightly bland, so we ordered the braised beef noodle soup at 200 NT. This one was really good, but keep in mind that they use a very sinewy cut of beef. This was the spicy shrimp pork wontons at 160 NT for 8 pieces, and it got really good reviews in our group, but since I don't eat shrimp, I decided to order the vegetable version of this wonton, which was pretty good too. It did have a tiny little bit of pork inside, so it's not 100% vegetarian. Peter ordered this, a very generous helping of shrimp and pork fried rice at 240 NT. And then there's this, dou miao, or stir-fried pea shoot with garlic, at a whopping 400 NT, but by far my favorite Chinese vegetable. For dessert, you can try Brenda's favorite, which is a subtle but sweet steamed Chinese layered cake, 2 pieces at 70 NT. The bathrooms are spotless, very clean. In fact, when I went in there was actually a lady cleaning as we speak. trying to keep my clips under 5 minutes is almost impossible with everything I want to show you. So if you need more information, Google Maps markers, addresses, business cards and so forth, please visit my blog and I will list everything for you there.